Hello party people, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm repping the Chicago Bears. Yes, they lost to the Packers. No, I'm not going to stop liking them because I've liked them since I was a tiny little freaking second grader. Unfortunately, they haven't been the best, but they are really good right now. So, I'm enjoying it while it lasts because we got a good team and a good coach now. Back to the topic of fragrances, which is probably why you clicked this video. Expensive versus cheap fragrances. Which should you buy? And is it better to have expensive fragrances or cheap fragrances or a mixture of both? Well, let's get into that. Here's the first point that I want to make. Just because something is more expensive doesn't always make it more your style. So for example, this fragrance right here, I have the Jeremyville edition of Lacoste Blanc L1212 White, however you want to say it. It's got a lot of names. This fragrance right here is absolutely awesome. It fits me and how I want to feel. So this fragrance right here is much more similar to me than an expensive fragrance like Stronger With You. Absolutely. This fragrance I don't wear very often. This is a 50 ml bottle. I'm probably almost done with it. This is 100 ml of Stronger With You, absolutely, and I want to say that I love it, and I like it, but it's taken me a long time to even like it, because just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's going to be your taste. So, point number one is, just because something's more expensive doesn't mean it's going to be more a good fit for you. Next, expensive fragrances. This is Xerjoff Naxos. I wear it all the time. If there's a fragrance that you absolutely love, that you know you're going to wear all the time, and you never know until you have it in your collection. The only way to know is if you've sampled it 3 or 4 times and can't get enough of it and you want to buy a bottle. So, Xerjoff Naxos, for example, I sampled it, and I freaking loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved the honey. I love the tobacco. I love all of it. I love the bottle. I love the way the juice looks. I like clear bottles because I love seeing the juice level go down. Oh, it's awesome. So this right here was a major win for me, but should you buy an expensive fragrance without sampling it? Probably not. Could you buy something like Curve Cologne? Curve Cologne you can blind buy. And that brings me to my next point, is you can't blind buy something like this without really regretting it if you messed up. This, if I blind bought it, I would have been fine. But if I blind bought this, oh wait, I did blind buy this. And that's why I don't love it, is because I read all the reviews on YouTube, or I watched all the reviews on YouTube, and I thought, I have to have Stronger With You, absolutely. It's so hard to find. It just came into stock. Oh my gosh, gotta jump on that before someone else gets it. It's like, honestly, my life has not been better, fragrance-wise, having this in my collection. It hasn't boosted my mood very much. I like it. It didn't always suit me, and it still really isn't my favorite fragrance, even though I can value and appreciate it for what it is, which I can see why people would consider it a masterful fragrance. However, I'd rather wear Curve Cologne. And if I want to wear Curve Cologne, I'm not, even if I blind bought this fragrance, if I blind bought Curve Cologne and had no experience with it, sprayed it in my eyes, but it smells so good. I'm getting off topic. What I'm trying to say is Curve Cologne is something that if you blind buy it, you don't make a mistake, right? You can blind buy it. It's not a big problem. Next point is that the difference in quality of fragrances. I don't know if this is a direct cologne of this. This is Tom Ford's Oud Wood. I was gifted this bottle. You see how there's just a little bit left, and it's a 30 ml, a 1 ounce bottle. I was gifted this, and it was a wonderful gift. And I love the way that this stuff smells. I love it so much because it smells like a park. You go to a park as a little kid, it's woody, it smells like wood chips, it smells like the wood park. But this right here, I wear this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I can't wear this all the time. If I want to save my juice, having the cheaper fragrance is actually a better option because I can savor the good juice because I only have a little bit of it. And I can use the lesser expensive juice. And this bottle's easier to replace than this. Actually, I'm not sure if that's true because I have a hard time finding this online. But this is my fiance's favorite fragrance I wear. She loves it. So does it matter whether I wear this or this? Sometimes you can't tell the difference. So cologne fragrances oftentimes are just as good of an alternative as the actual fragrance that you would spend $150 on. Of course, quality matters because you want to buy things that are quality over quantity. Because with clone cheap fragrances, you could buy 20 of these for the price of 6 of the other bottles. But are you going to want 6 really high quality bottles or 20 bottles that you hate, that you don't wear? Because you can only wear 1 or 2 fragrances a day. So having options is good, but also recognizing that quality of fragrance sometimes matters, and sometimes you don't need something that's super high quality. Sometimes you need something that's just easy to wear. I don't look out of the shower to go to sleep at night. This soothes me, relaxes me, makes me feel good. If I haven't showered, and because when I put on an expensive fragrance, I want to be showered. So it's kind of a pressure putting on Naxos. There's a level of pressure is like, am I getting my money's worth? Oh, I better give every milliliter's money's worth. With this, I just spray it, and if I want to spray 30 sprays, I can. And it's a 1 ounce bottle, or it's a 1.5 ounce bottle, 1.7 ounce bottle. And if I screw up and I overspray it, doesn't really matter. But if I overspray something like Oud Wood, which I'm tempted to because it smells great, you know, it's just a whole different level of guilt that you might feel. So you don't want to have fragrances that make you feel guilty every time you wear them. You don't want to have a signature scent. This is not a signature scent because of you can't use it in every situation. I mean, you can. I like it in the summer too. But ultimately, when it comes to fragrances, you have to wear things that you want. And I know that I've rambled a lot. I didn't script this video. You could tell. My ADHD is shooting to the sky. But I just want to let you guys know that fragrances, whether they're cheap, whether they're expensive, whether they're designer, whether they're niche, whether they're clones, they are exquisite and they're a lot of fun to have. So don't put so much pressure on the price tag that you have to pay. Instead of putting pressure on the price tag, put emphasis on, do I love the smell and will I wear it all the time? Because having 40 fragrances that you never wear, that's a bad use of money. This fragrance is basically the same as this. This is just better quality. But the fact of the matter is, I get use out of both of them. And if I didn't, they shouldn't be in my collection. So, buy niche, buy designer, buy clone, buy nothing. You don't have to wear fragrances all the time. I do, I choose to. But either which way, you're doing great. So, I'll see you in our next video. Bye.